What's up, guys? It's Huntox here, coming up with a new build video. So let's get straight into it. This patch for, I think it's the Morrowind DLC, I'm not quite sure. Maelstrom, I've always ever ran this, so run the Maelstrom Battle Axe. You can get away with any Maelstrom weapon or any Dragonstar weapon, or if you can't do that, then just run a sharpened, I would rather a greatsword, but I've only got a sharpened battle axe and a powered greatsword, and I think I have a sharpened maul on my DK, but that doesn't help me any. And I don't have a bow, so I would prefer the Master's Bow or Maelstrom Bow at least for this build. If you have a Master's Bow, I would go with that. One Piece Villagers, and you want all of your traits on InPen and all of your enchantments stamina. 5-piece Bone Pirate, 1-piece Molag Kina. I wish I could get a better trait, but I mean the rest of my stuff is Bone Pirate. Okay, and this is where it gets tricky. The flanking. It actually, when you have 3 gold weapon damage glyphs on it, it gives you more weapon damage than agility does. So here, I'll show you my stats. Those are my stats with this build right now, and I'm gonna show you my agility stats. It actually gives, flanking actually gives you about 400 extra weapon damage, and it also gives you crit. I don't know why. I think it is broken right now, so don't tell too many people. But yeah. And there's a couple various ways you can use this build. You could go Head and Shoulders Bone Pirate and run Eternal Hunt or Hunting's Rage. I was thinking about going Hunting's Rage because I have a full gold set of Huntings. Of course, you could put Tremor Scale on, lose a bit of weapon damage, but gain that max stam. So this is what that would look like. 40k max stam. It's all your preference, this patch on your monster set. I prefer the damage more than anything. So let's get into well, we'll go to skills first. Evil Hunter, I don't know how I feel about this ability this patch. I feel like my crits aren't hitting as hard. Then again, I don't have as many points into crit damage. So you could change that out for an Execute, or I don't personally use an Execute, but you could change that out for Shadow Cloak or whatever the morph of it is. Or Shadow Image, that one really works. Sorry guys, I'm a little sick right now, so if you hear me cough or something, you know why. So, and then I have my second ability is Rally. Let's get out of that. Second ability is Rally, for your weapon damage buff. Surprise Attack for your spammable. Your CC is Mass Hysteria, and then your Gap Closer is Ambush. Your ultimate on this bar is Incap, but you could also do with Dawnbreaker. It's all preference, like I said. But I run Dawnbreaker on the back bar. Mirage, Relentless Focus, Venom Arrow, Resolving Vigor, and Siphoning Attacks. Now you could go down here. I put 30 points into Siphoning. I'm sorry guys. 30 points in Siphoning, 100 Mooncalf, 50 Tenacity, because they did get rid of, they made the reduced cost into Siphoner. What it does is when you deal damage with a light or heavy attack, you decrease your enemy's health, magic, and stamina recovery by 7.71%. So my main attacks are light attack, surprise attack, bash, and that's where this is gonna come in. It's in the damage tree. Never mind. So 100 in Mooncalf for your Stam Recov, because there's no reduced cost this patch, and then 50 in Tenacity because there's no reduced cost. Before I only had 17 in there, but now you gotta stack that. 21 in Tumbling. I remember I had 40 something in there last patch, but things have to change, I guess. 9 in Befoul, because it actually increases the effectiveness of your in-cap, because in-cap reduces the target's healing. 10 in Blessed for your healing. Okay, now Master at Arms. This is direct damage. So your heavy attack, or light attack, surprise attack, bash, or heavy attack, surprise attack, bash, all of that is direct damage. So that does 20.36% more damage. And then more damage with light attacks. It's self-explanatory. That Thaumaturge for your poison inject, and if you're going to be using an axe, you really need to have this, because that bleed damage is a lot of damage when you have points in Thaumaturge. Precise strikes, there's not as many points. I remember I had like 70 something in this last patch, but now I'm not relying on crit damage. I am actually relying on direct damage this patch. And then 100 mighty for your disease damage, which is your in-cap, and your physical damage, which is your surprise attack and your light attacks. 50 resistant for crit resist. 62 hardy. 63 elemental defender. 25 thick-skinned, and expert defender 10. So that's your champ points. Let's get into, I know, just every passive that you think a Nightblade should have. Definitely get them. If you have Undaunted, definitely get the Undaunted passives and all of that. I think that's it. You guys can catch me in the new campaign, because it's the only one I play in. Literally, I don't have a guest campaign because there's no other champion point campaign. So you guys can catch me in the new campaign. It's called Vivek. Alright. I'll talk to you guys later.